Welcome, everybody out there in the internet, to episode 123. Easy as ABC. Sorry.
Yes.
I don't want to get too much into it before they lock me out for using songs.
Sorry that I just sound so much like young Michael Jackson.
Yes, I do. Episode 123 of Sis and Big Pops Culture. That's right, folks. I am Todd Turner, Big Pops, also known as Mosaic Fan Art.
And hi, sweet friends. I am Hannah Jo, aka Sis, and together we are an adult daughter and father duo. We dive into all things geek, nerd, and fandom. Every episode is family friendly.
Family friendly. Hannah, we got a bunch to talk about today. And I think, tell everybody what we're going to do.
Yeah. Okay. So as per the usual, we're going to start, as always, with nerd news. We're going to chat about what
hopefully go through it quick.
Yeah.
That won't happen. It'll be long.
It'll be however the length that needs to be, Dad.
Welcome to our 7-hour podcast.
We go all night. We're going to chat about nerd news, what we've been binging. Pops is going to share his pull list. And in honor of episode 123 or 123, we are going to talk about trilogies. 1, 2, 3.
We're going to talk about so much trilogies. To talk about.
We're going to talk
what
about
are the best, what are the worst, what should have stopped at 3 but kept on going to 4. That was a great trilogy, but now it's a 5-igy.
Quadruple-igy.
Or something that should have been a trilogy, but they made it
and they made it 4 movies instead.
Or something that should have been a 1-a-G that they turned into 3-a-Gs.
We'll talk about trilogies that all of them are good. And we'll talk about trilogies that 2 of them are good. And we'll talk about trilogies where they should have stopped.
I don't know. We won't have enough time to cover all this because there's so much. My list is so long. But yes. So first we'll start off. Did we say pull list? Did you say that?
I said pull list.
All right. I'm so discombobulated already with the trilogy mess. Nerd news.
Before we get started.
What?
Lord of the Rings is the number 1 trilogy.
Number 1 trilogy. By the way, Stephen Colbert was going to be here with us today to perform that along with the other people, but he got sidetracked and couldn't make it. So
he said, "Oh man, another commitment."
If you don't know that, you should go look up Lord of the Rings as the number 1 trilogy on YouTube.
You're welcome. Trilogy spelled Trilly.
It is for adults. Kids shouldn't be doing that. Kids, get off the computers. Use a coloring book in church. Anyway, sorry. I said that out loud. Hannah.
Yes.
What kind of news do you have for us today?
I have fun news for us today. Okay, my first piece of news is courtesy of my dear sweet husband, Trevin, who was talking about the movie Anaconda, and I started singing, and he was like, "No, Hannah, this is an actual movie." And I was like, "No, you're just being a silly goose." And he's like, "I'm not being a silly goose. It is a movie. Here, come watch the trailer." And it is Jack Black and Paul Rudd, and it looks so stinking funny. I think
gruesome and funny. It's going to be rated R.
It needs to be rated R.
100% it will be.
If this movie is PG-13,
no way.
Why?
It won't be.
Why?
No. The amount of violence and grotesque horror that happens in it, but it's so funny. So the premise of the trailer is that they want to remake the Anaconda movie that was back in the day, which starred Jennifer Lopez and Ice Cube. Ice-T.
So silly.
Ice somebody, I don't know.
That's so funny.
Wasn't Vanilla Ice. And their snake gets killed and they have to go get another snake, and then calamity ensues. It looks funny. One part
Calamity
he's like, they think Jack Black's dead and he's got like a pig tied to his head.
I was literally like, is this Lord of the Flies? Like, I literally was like, what is happening with the plot of this movie?
It looks funny.
Here's the thing.
I think I'd like to see it.
Anything ever since Jumanji with The Rock
Yeah.
Jack Black traipsing through the woods is hysterical.
That's a trilogy.
Is Jumanji a trilogy?
Aren't there 2 with Jack Black?
Yeah.
And there's 1 with Robin Williams.
It's a
Jumanjinally. I didn't even realize it. Write it down. Jumanji. But is it really a trilogy because it doesn't continue the same story? That's the thing we need to talk about.
Is Toy Story a trilogy?
We're going to talk about that later. Sorry. Anyway. Anywho, yes, that does look fun. It looks like it might be a fun movie.
Yeah.
I'm going to just run down the trailers I saw.
Okay, love.
Mando and Grogu looks
I saw that
awesome.
too. Okay, do you think that I'm going to have to watch the TV show?
You don't have to, but I would strongly suggest it. It's a great show. It's great.
I watched the first 2 seasons and then I stopped.
You should watch it.
One side note, Sigourney Weaver be working.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Sigourney Weaver staying booked and busy.
Avatar, Alien, Star Wars. We need her in Star Trek now.
Girly says, I be working.
Another one I saw, The Kraken, which is a Norwegian, or I think it's a Norwegian horror flick about a sea monster. It looks great. I want to see that. And then this one, take it with a grain of salt.
Okay.
The only reason it caught my eye is because it's by Tina Romero, which is the daughter of George Romero, the one who created Zombies, basically.
Okay.
Whose son, George C. Romero, owns a restaurant in Mount Sterling, Kentucky.
Sick. What restaurant?
Romero's. Used to be Terry and Kathy's on Main.
Oh.
So, anywho.
I know Terry and Kathy's.
Queens of the Dead. This is like a comedy zombie flick that takes place during a drag show.
Oh, I think I did see this.
It is going to be for adults, of course, but it looks funny. So funny and crazy.
This looks so silly. Is this a 100%? Netflix?
No, I think it's going to, who knows? I don't know where it's going to be, but anyway, those were my,
Dad, this has been released.
Already?
It's on Shudder.
I don't even know what that is.
Shudder, Shudder. It is the horror film.
Horror film, like a paid subscription, like Paramount, but for, yeah. Oh,
it was released at a film festival, but it's not in June. It's already been released as a film festival, but it's not being released in the United States worldwide, like everywhere until October. So you're right.
All right. It
hasn't come out yet. It's coming out.
Okay. Those were my movie trailers. I just wanted to mention.
I love that. Okay. Big piece of news in the Taylor Swift world. She is releasing, having an official release party for her new album. She's an album that's coming out October 3rd called The Life of a Showgirl. And she is having the official party of a showgirl. And it's October 3rd to October 5th. And it's only in movie theaters. So you get to see an exclusive music video with and behind the scenes footage and lyric videos for all of the songs.
So are you going?
No.
All right.
October is a busy month for us.
It is a crazy month. Yeah.
October is always a busy month. It's my husband's birthday.
I'll go and do it for you.
Thank you.
And report back.
Please dance in the aisles with the tween girls.
Just shoot me in the head if I don't do that. Don't shoot me in the head. That's bad. Just punch me in the throat. Don't do that either. I don't know.
That says do something.
Yeah,
Fill my socks with peanut butter.
That's nasty. I'd rather be punched in the throat. Speaking of albums being released.
Okay.
What a segue. I bought an album today.
Did you?
I pre-ordered an album today.
What'd you pre-order?
The 60th anniversary of A Charlie Brown's Christmas being released. All the music's being released on vinyl. And I bought you should go look at the albums. I bought one it's called a Zoetrope Scenes. 5 Zoetrope scenes that bring the Peanuts gang back together. And when it spins on the record,
Do they dance?
It looks like they're dancing.
That's the coolest thing in the entire world.
I know. Isn't that awesome?
The stuff that they can do to records now. Here's the thing. Dad owns a record player. Mm-hmm. My sister and her husband own a record player. Trevin and I, 0% own a record player. Have we started buying records?
Have you really?
Or when we have a record player? Because that's going to be like our big purchase when we buy a house, is we want to have a record player for when we buy a house. And so we are collecting records. I found an original pressing of Jesus Christ Superstar that had the lyric book in it.
Oh, snappity doo dah day.
Oh, yeah, you got baby. That? Yeah, I did.
Oh, man.
And so I'm like, do we need to pre-order Charlie Brown Christmas on vinyl? Maybe.
I don't know. Or you could just wait and I'll just give it to you when I croak. What a nice way to get that. You know.
Thank you for the vinyl, Dad.
It is really cool. I can't wait to get it and turn it on just to watch them dance. Isn't that crazy?
Here's the thing. When I think of Christmas, I think of
the State Farm. Your mom's State Farm CD that Daddy Bob gave her from the State Farm Insurance that plays all that music. I agree. What else you got?
Okay. So this isn't really like news, but it was something that you needed to know.
Okay.
There is a teeny bopper TV show called Vampire Diaries.
Well, isn't that like a big show too?
Yeah.
No?
It was a really big show that was all over everywhere. Nina Dobrev was in it. Ian Somerhalder was in it.
I don't know.
Paul Wesley was in it.
Again, I don't know.
Very famous people. Paul Wesley. So I'm scrolling through things and I see Paul Wesley in a Star Trek shirt. And I'm like, why is Paul Wesley in a Star Trek shirt? Like Paul Wesley is in Star Trek? Question mark.
Who is Paul Wesley?
Paul Wesley he plays Stefan Salvatore in the Vampire Diaries.
Okay, but who does he play on Star?
He apparently plays James T. Kirk in
he's the
Strange
guy.
New Worlds.
Yes. Well, they're planning on doing a Star Trek with him as Kirk.
Are they?
And Spock and the girl who plays Uhura. So he's really good in it. He's been in multiple episodes.
And I was like, why is Paul Wesley
That's
why
hilarious.
is Stefan Salvatore from the Vampire Diaries in the yellow Star Trek shirt?
Well, I'm caught up on Star Trek too.
I literally Googled extensively to try to figure out who this man is. And he's James T. Kirk. And I was like, oh.
Well, you ought to be able to know by what color shirt he's wearing.
Well, I knew he was like, yellow is what, engineering?
No.
Blue is engineering.
Blue is science.
And then yellow
Spock
is like
has.
command.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Well, you can wear yellow.
Red is security and engineering.
And red isn't. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Scotty.
because Beverly Crusher, she wears blue.
I don't remember. And the doctor wears blue too. Yeah.
Beverly Crusher. Yes.
I'm talking about Bones. Speaking of Star Trek, next year is the 60th anniversary.
No way.
Yes. And to celebrate, guess who's going to have a float in the Pasadena Rose Bowl parade?
They are not.
100%. Star Trek is making their own float for the Rose Bowl parade. So, isn't that crazy? I'm going to have to make another Enterprise mosaic.
Hey, you could do a Voyager.
No.
You don't think it would sell?
No. Maybe a Galileo, the shuttlecraft. Shuttlecraft to Enterprise. Shuttlecraft to Enterprise. Now it goes.
Fuck here.
He doesn't even work anymore.
We tried to set up the projector because we're going to have an over the garden wall watch party this weekend. And we tried to set up the projector. And the projector works. Thank you for that gift when I turned 25, my dear dad. The projector still working like a pro.
Mm-hmm. But the sound.
Fire stick was dead.
Your fire stick
was so dead. We plugged the sound in, and it was
Well,
It was terrifying.
This has nothing to do with our podcast, but sometimes you have to change the audio settings on the Fire Stick to get them to work on the projector.
We ended up getting it We ended up getting it working. Trevin has the DVDs because, of course, Trevin would have access to over the
So he
garden
just plugs
wall
them into the DVD.
four different ways, and so he just put the DVD. We have an extra DVD player too because he needed a 4K Blu-ray DVD player because our regular
the
Blu-ray
segues
player.
are just like going crazy. Keep going. So
Another one,
4K.
Our 4K Blu-ray DVD player is the bougie one that's by the TV, but we kept our old regular Blu-ray player, and that's the one that's going to go outside.
Well,
what about Blu-rays, Dad?
But there is a movie that was made in 1997 that is going to be coming out in 4K. It's called Spawn.
No way.
The Spawn movie is going to be released in 4K on October 7th.
That's so cool.
Yep. It'll have a director's cut and a theatrical cut. It'll also have bonus content and all that kind of stuff.
Let's not tell Trevin. That would be a good birthday present.
Audio commentary, Todd McFarlane.
That's so fun.
All kinds of stuff is in that. So yeah, there you go. Look that up.
There is a book called The Bodyguard.
Wait, is it off of the movie with Kevin Costner and
no?
And I will always love you. Oh, me singing. Oh, playing music? Question mark. It just came up on my thing. Sorry.
The Bodyguard is a contemporary romance novel that was written by Katherine Center about a female bodyguard who's hired to protect a movie star, and she has to pretend to be his girlfriend while he's on his family's Texas ranch.
Okay. No, different one.
And it's being turned into a movie.
Oh.
Yeah.
So now all these bodyguards. There's the Bodyguard's Bodyguard, Bodyguard's Bodyguard 2, The Bodyguard, and now what will this be called?
This is The Bodyguard by Katherine Center.
Yeah. I don't know how they'll do that.
I don't know the answer.
Have you read the book?
I have read the book. I bought this book. I'd never read anything by this author before, and the cover was just cute. And I bought the book at an indie bookstore in Seymour, Indiana, when I was visiting Nathan. He took me to
crazy.
A bookstore. And so I read, it was a cute book.
Was that Books A Million? Books A Million.
It was a literal indie bookstore.
It was that jank one that we went to that had the comic books?
No, I think it was Columbus.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Seymour. I was thinking Terre Haute. Well, speaking of books, I'm telling you, you're segueing everything for me.
You're so welcome, Dad.
So I know this wasn't your jam. This was more Miriam's jam.
Okay.
But guess what book series is being turned into a animated series for Apple TV?
Sisters Grimm?
Sisters Grimm.
You're kidding. We literally were talking about Sisters Grimm like 2 weeks ago.
Isn't that crazy?
That's wild.
When
Apple
you
TV.
And Miriam walked up the thing and the ka-ching and the people don't know what we're talking about. Yeah, but
nobody knows what we're talking about.
Nobody has any clue. So Miriam had to do a little video about a book that she was reading, and
it was a book report. And Miriam decided that she wanted to do a video for her book report.
And Hannah and Miriam were the Sisters Grimm, and they were walking up the back of the backyard, and we just took this video and gave it to our friend Brett, who then took the sounds from CSI, whatever, and
it was like Law and Order SVU.
Law and Order, that's what it was. Law and Order, yeah. Anyway, Sisters Grimm, it looks good.
Does it? Animated. So that
it's
makes
in
sense.
the first week of October. We're going to have to get Apple for a little while.
Trevin was like, how much would it cost if we just got an Apple TV? Like if we got Apple TV like plug-in?
You would still have to pay the subscription.
No, because if you buy it, you get subscription free for 3 months.
Oh, really?
And so we might just choose very wisely.
Mm-hmm.
Buy an Apple TV plug-in.
No kidding.
I'm trying to think if I have any more news. I do. None of it is like excellent. Actually, one more piece of news that's cool.
Okay, what?
There is a new short film that is titled Debut, a K-pop Demon Hunter story that's rated PG that is going to be coming out.
I did see that it was coming out.
Yep.
Awesome possum. I got a big yawn.
Okay, that's all for me.
Well, I know we're speeding through this, but Hannah, what are you binging?
Yeah. Okay. you know that we always have to do a yearly rewatch of Gravity Falls.
Yep.
And so Gravity Falls is alive and well in our house.
Gotcha.
We are on the second season.
Okay, that's the last season, right? Or is there
It's
three
the last
seasons?
season. There's just
That's
two.
the last one, two seasons, yeah.
And it's such a good show. If you pay attention, you see something new every single time. And so it was the very last episode. It was first episode of second season where they like figure out that Gideon is videotaping all of them. And he has this giant Gideon body armor. And you know what I mean?
Yes,
do you remember what I'm talking about?
I do.
Blyndon Blandon is in it.
I did not even see that.
Blyndon Blandon is in the back of the episode, and he's like,
that's funny.
Here, and then he's gone. And Trevor was like, Blyndon. I was like, no.
Gosh.
No.
So
and he was
funny.
like, he's there. I swear he is. And I was like, rewind it.
Did you go rewind it and see it?
And so we rewound it, and we're like, Blyndon.
That's so funny.
It's just, man, the continuity of the series is excellent. The jokes are so funny.
It's a good show. It took me a while to watch it, but I agree with you. Yeah.
It's such a good show. And they have some episodes, like, we're getting to the point where it's like, oh, this is a good episode. Oh, this is a good episode. This is a good episode. Trevin's like, they're all good, Hannah. I'm like, no, the sock puppet one's not good. He's like, yeah, you don't like. He's like, yeah, you don't like that one. And I was like, no, I don't. I don't like the sock puppet one.
I have to go back and watch them.
There are some weird ones. We just watched The Society of the Blind Eye. Is the episode that we just watched. So Gravity Falls. I am watching Trevin play a game called Tunic.
That sounds weird.
Tunic is a video game where you play as a little fox, and it's kind of like you look like Link, like you're literally wearing like a little green outfit, and you get a shield and a sword and things like that. It's in a ruined fantasy world where you control this fox, and you have to try to free. We don't know. We don't know the point of the game. So they have like a booklet, but of like what you're trying to do and what the different things do in the game and da da da. But you have to collect the pages of the booklet because the world has been ruined.
Gotcha.
And so you're running around, you're collecting pages, you're learning how to fight all of these different like bosses and creatures. The world is beautiful. It's such a beautiful world.
What's he playing it on?
He is
online?
playing it. No, he's playing it on his computer.
Okay.
He's playing it through Steam.
Okay, so it's a Steam game.
You can download it on Switch. It came out in 2022 and it's rated E. Like it's not spooky or anything like that. It's just very beautiful and it's kind of puzzly too. And my dear sweet husband loves a puzzle game. And I love sitting there and pretending like I help.
There you go.
I help a little bit.
Good.
I help a little bit.
I gotcha.
He has found many a page of the book of what you're supposed to do because I have found them.
Awesome. I'm glad you're there.
Yeah.
Huzzah.
We moved Trevin's desk with all of the computers into the living room.
Okay.
And so now I don't have to sit in an awful chair. I can I can lounge while he plays video games.
Okay.
Because he loves playing video games and me being with him, but I like it too. I just want to be cozy.
I don't blame you.
But yeah, Gravity Falls and Tunic and football.
His team finally won.
I'm wearing, this is an auditory medium, so you don't know this, but I'm currently wearing a sweatshirt where a cartoon football and a cartoon helmet are holding hands and smiling at each other with the words, "I hope both teams have fun" written on it. And that's how I feel about all sports ball. But again, my dear sweet husband does not feel that way. His team's been very bad.
Well, I am really working hard on a mosaic, and when I work hard on the mosaic,
sick, Dad.
it's gonna be awesome.
It's gonna be one of your coolest ones in a minute.
I know, I agree, which is a bummer because it probably means it'll sell quick. And I hate that, and I like it in the same way.
Did your Superman sell?
No, still have it.
I think your Superman one is one of the coolest ones you've done. I think the Batman one is really sick.
Yeah, I like Batwoman too. Anywho, I'm doing the Dr. Doom. But
Yeah, you are.
So when I do that, I get to put a lot of movies on and shows on. So
but things you've seen before, typically.
Usually, not this time.
Okay.
I am caught up on Alien Earth. It is creepy. It
looks spooky.
It is the best Alien since the original Alien, easily. The thing that bothers me the most is that they've taken these 10-year-old, 12-year-old kids and given them bodies and put them in situations that real adults, only adults should be in. Yeah. And it's not that way because they don't look that way, but you know that mentally that's what they are. And basically the
Altered Carbon.
The one girl is now slowly becoming the new Hive Queen. You can tell. But I'm caught up on Star Trek, Strange New Worlds.
Yeah, you are.
And I was confused. I don't know if it's over for this season or if there's something else. The puppet show hasn't come yet, but there wasn't a new episode last week.
I wonder if it's like a mid-season finale.
It could have been. It felt like a mid-season finale, the last one.
They used to do that.
But Strange New Worlds is fantastic.
Sorry.
What?
I'm sorry. They used to do that. You know that. Back when things were released.
Back in the olden days.
Back in the olden days when you had to sit your bottom down and sit in front of your TV when it was released on ABC or CBS or...
I've been binging episodes of Seinfeld.
Yeah, classic.
But I rewatched Superman. It came out this past weekend on Max. And the second time watching it, it made me think more like, this feels like a rated G, PG version of Suicide Squad. It just feels very James Gunnish. Now,
Trevin didn't like it.
I like it, but it's...
He didn't think it was a Superman movie.
Well, it's more of, I don't know. I did like it.
I hope that Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow... feels like Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow, and not like a James
Well, I don't think
Gunn
he's not directing that one, if I'm not mistaken. So he did do this, I think.
He did.
So I watched 28 Days Later.
Yes. Did you watch 28 Days, 28 Months, 28 Years? Did you watch all of them?
28 Months is not available. 28 Years just came out. Speaking of trilogies.
Okay.
There you go. See how I snuck that in there?
I did see that.
So 28 Years was just dropped on streaming. I think it's on Netflix.
Yeah.
It is an adult movie. So is 28 Days. I'd seen 28 Days before, and I wanted to go back and rewatch it because like I said, I was working on Mosaic. 28 Years, it felt like I don't want it to sound bad because it's not, but growing up, we used to have these terrible, sci-fi movies that we would watch that were so good, but they were just weird.
Yeah.
This had moments where it felt like that in this movie. Now, it was a very good movie. Very good. It is adult all the way. You cannot watch this with kids in the room or anywhere around. Because all kinds of stuff. And it basically follows a 12-year-old or 14-year-old boy, somewhere around there, who leaves his protected space to take his mom to go find a doctor who's on the mainland. It's interesting. It takes place in Ireland or Scotland or something, and there's an island that when low tide comes, you can walk from the island to the mainland. And when high tide, no one can come. It washes you away. So... you come to find out that island is quarantined, the whole entire space, and that outside the quarantine zone, other things are going around as normal.
Yeah, really? Okay.
Yeah. So, but I enjoyed it. And it ended really weird. I mean, at the very beginning, they show the start of the contagion, and one little boy out of all these kids lives and escapes. And at the you never see this kid's not in it ever. At the very, 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 very end of this movie, which has been very serious, Walking Dead type, kill the zombies, with your bow and arrows because you don't have ammunition or guns or whatever. The boy is cornered, and these characters out of nowhere, like they play Teletubby music, which is a flashback to the kids watching Teletubbies while the contagion started. And these like men and women that are like got blonde hair and they're jumping around and they're all weird and hee hee and they're like killing the zombies. And then the one guy, the head of them, is that boy. And he's like, nice, you did really well all by yourself. Let's be pals. And that's the end of the movie.
That's like sweet, but also it's awful and I hate it.
I know, but now I'm like, I really want to see the next. There's got to be another one. Anyway.
That's so cool.
Yeah. And I, now since it's fall, I downloaded The Hobbit on my phone and I just.
Not on your CDs?
Well, I don't have a CD player in my car right now.
Dad.
So I don't have a CD player. I am to the point where they are
don't
like.
have CD players anymore, do they?
Confusticate him, the darn Hobbit. And he goes, and here's the Hobbit. When he reappears after Riddles in the Dark. That's where I am. Before, and that is chapter 6, Out of the Frying Pan and Into the Fire.
The best.
Robert Ingalls. We've had
The
this
number
discussion.
one. If we're talking trilogies, the Hobbit trilogy, the only good one is the first
Number one. It was funny because we had this conversation we were having this trilogy conversation before Nathan and Madeline's play, and Andrew was with me.
Yeah, what did he say?
He was my date. And I was like, I said something, and Madeline thought I said that the first Hobbit movie was the worst.
No.
And I was like, no. The first one's the only one worth watching. She goes, okay, yeah, you are right. She's a huge Lord of the Rings fan.
Hey,
right.
as she
That's
should
it.
be.
That's what I got.
As she should be. Out of the
Are we ready for pull list now?
Yeah. Pull list. Pull list.
All right, we're not going to
pull
explain it. You should know what it is. It's a list of comic books that your proprietor pulls for you. So I'm going to pick a Marvel, DC, independent, a new number one, and a book of the week. And I can't remember if we talked about this book last time or not. Maybe we did.
will.
Maybe we didn't.
I'll remember for you.
Okay, this is DC. It's a issue 1. It's called C.O.R.T. 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 Children of the Round Table. Trained by myths, destined to be legends.
Okay.
This is written and drawn by the same team that did, I can't remember the name of the book now. It was Secret.
I Google it.
No, I can't believe I can't remember. It's Tom Taylor and we loved it. I love the book. I have
Tom
them all.
Taylor and Danielle
DiNiccolo. They did 7 Secrets. Oh, I couldn't get it out.
We love 7 Secrets.
Yeah.
This is giving
It is
a book that I've read before.
It is neighborhood kids in like LA or Beverly Hills or somewhere around there, and a meteorite hits. They go on like a treasure hunt just to be silly, and all of the weapons from the Knights of the Round Table are in this meteor. And when you pick them up, the essence of the knight is inside the weapon.
There is this book that I read when I was in high school called Avalon High.
Oh, I remember that.
By Meg Cabot. What do you remember about it?
I remember you reading it. That's all.
It is Arthur of the Round. It's the Round Table, but it's set in like traditional, like it's like not like you're right, like a California, LA.
So this is in ages 8 and up.
It's so really good, fun.
It's a fun book. I'm debating whether to add it or not. So I might.
I think you should.
Yeah, maybe. My Marvel book is The Amazing Spider-Man Issue 12.
Okay.
Legacy 976.
Okay. 970. You did talk about this book last time.
No, I talked about 975. It was the...
yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
So
number 12?
Number 12. This is Norman Osborn is being Spider-Man. So the Green Goblin is being Spider-Man. And Peter's clone is being him at work, while Peter Parker is off in another dimension or in outer space somewhere. And what happens in this book is that all of the spider people confront Spider-Man. They're like, you're not Peter. I want to know who you are. Take the mask off. And he won't do it. So then basically it's just them fighting, But the thing that gets it is at the end, the Norman Osborn grabs one of them by the throat, and it's Gwen Stacy, which is the one that he accidentally kills. And, but this is Gwen from another dimension, who's Spider-Gwen, right? Off of, and he almost automatically has massive flashbacks and is like, oh, Gwen, oh no, not you. And he just about falls apart, which is the whole entire best thing about this book. Aww. Is him having that moment with Gwen Stacy.
Sweet man.
Yeah, he takes his mask off and he says, I'm so sorry. But this is a different Gwen. But anyway, so yeah.
I would want to say I'm sorry too.
Mm-hmm. So this is my independent is an Image book. It is called Red Coat, number 14.
Yeah, it is.
This is really cool because the red coat, it's so funny, has
Red
to
Coat
go,
14, I'm so sorry, numbers today.
Yeah, issue 14 has to go help Dolly Madison, who was the president's wife, save stuff from the White House while it burns. I don't know if you remember about them burning down the White House or whatever.
Yes, I do.
So you've got this guy who's in a red coat who they think is helping her save stuff, and she has to save this painting of George Washington.
Yeah.
Well, it is a prelude to a new book coming out called First Ghost, because apparently there is a ghost in the White House, and it's like George Washington's ghost.
And George Washington says, "You have to save my picture."
So, I don't know. It's really weird. It looked really, it's really cool. It's a good story, but it's a prelude to a new series that's coming out called First Ghost.
That's so fun.
Okay. My new number one.
Yes.
Is a Marvel book, and it is a red band book, which means mature.
Okay.
It's in a little poly bag, so I had to cut it open to read it. It's called Marvel Zombies.
Okay.
And the only reason they're putting this book out, honestly, is because they've got a new TV show coming out on Disney.
Do they? A zombie movie?
A Marvel Zombies TV show.
That's funny. LOL.
And I got it because the cover is awesome.
Is the cover sick?
The reason there are zombies is because when the Fantastic Four went up into space, because, they were like the first heroes, pretty much, although there was Thor and a couple others. First team. Instead of the cosmic rays giving them powers, they also turned them into zombies.
No way. So it's a Fantastic Four zombie.
Yes,
cover.
But then they come to Earth and they start infecting everyone.
Aww. And we know that, oh no, never mind. That's a different one. Because they did a DC zombie one.
Yes, the DC.
And they had to keep Flash from getting bitten.
Right. Mm-hmm. Well, what happened is they introduced Marvel Zombies, believe it or not, back in the Ultimate Fantastic Four book, I don't know, 20 years ago, 10 years ago. I don't remember how long it was. And because Reed Richards accidentally found another dimension where
Why is Reed Richards always the one that's pulling this nonsense?
Because he's just, crazy.
Silly goose.
And I'm wondering if this is the origin story of that universe.
Okay, cool.
It makes sense that it could be, but
that's
who
not
knows?
Bad.
All right. Okay. So my book of the week.
Book of the week is the book of the week.
This is Marvel. It's considered a Marvel book.
Marvel Presents.
But it's not Marvel Presents. It's
What
Marvel DC. Deadpool Batman #1.
What?
Deadpool Batman #1.
If I'm thinking of a person who would never pair up with Deadpool, it's Batman.
It's funny because this is a big boy. It's $7. And it had
expensive.
4 stories in it. Batman. So it's DC Marvel crossover. They haven't done one in 30 years. So the first story is Batman and Deadpool, and Joker's the villain. The second story is probably my favorite story. It is Captain America, Wonder Woman, and where they fight Hitler. Anyway, it's drawn. I don't know who wrote it, but it's drawn by the Dodsons who did Adventure Man, who draws all that art. It's gorgeous.
Yes. Which one? Which Adventure Man?
The one with the girl who has the hearing aids.
I know, but do they do? Doesn't Adventure Man have like a couple of different like styles? Which style is what I mean?
No, I think they're all the same.
Okay, then never mind. My bad.
The next one, there's a story that has Green Arrow and Daredevil, which is really cool because the guy who writes it, Kevin Smith, wrote both Daredevil and Green Arrow.
Cool.
There is a Jeff the Shark and Crypto the Dog, which is so cute.
That's so fun.
There is a Rocket Raccoon Green Lantern. It was all right. And Old Man Logan and Batman from Dark Knight Returns. It was terrible. And then at the very end, there is a amalgam of two characters, Logan and Lobo, called Logo.
Logo!
Yes.
Were there space dolphins?
No, there were not, which was a disappointment.
Lame.
No, he steals Thanos' motorcycle, though.
Okay, classic.
I think, or is that Darkseid?
I was going to say, does Thanos have a motorcycle? Because if he does, it should be stolen.
Oh, it's an amalgam. My Thanos side copter. So it's Thanos Darkseid combo. They combined the two. Yeah. Was it the best book? No. But was it the book of the week? It was.
That's so fun. I love that.
The reason I got this was because the cover. I got a variant cover. I asked for it. It is the Thing fighting Big Barda.
That's sick. You love Big Barda.
And the Thing, and it's by Daniel Warren Johnson did the art.
That's so cool, Dad.
I know. The same guy who did the art and the stuff for Murder Falcon. And
yeah. Mm-hmm. We are getting, this is a spoiler, but I don't think that he will listen to this. We are getting Murder Falcon for one of our nephews for Christmas.
Oh, you talked to me. You told me that. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
All right. Guys, we're going to talk about trilogies. I don't even know where to begin or where to end this. So many trilogies out there.
Okay, let's define a trilogy.
That's the hardest part.
Because here's my question. Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, At World's End.
I know that
trilogy.
It's called the Cornetto trilogy because of the stupid candy bar or the ice cream or whatever. I don't think it's a trilogy because I think a trilogy has to be a singular story. However, if that's the truth, then a lot of these on here are not.
Well, because Baz Luhrmann is Moulin Rouge, Strictly Ballroom, Romeo plus Juliet.
Yeah, but that's not the same. You know,
I'm just saying.
So I don't know. I think good thing about this is that people can choose for themselves what they want to call a trilogy.
Okay, love.
I am.
It has to be in some way an interconnected. Okay, so if it's in some way an interconnected story, ones that I would say are trilogies. I would say Pirates of the Caribbean is a trilogy.
But there's 4 of them.
No, it doesn't count. The fourth one.
That's the thing.
The fourth one does not exist.
There you go. So Toy Story 3.
Toy Story 4 doesn't count. It doesn't exist.
So is it a trilogy? It's a quadrilogy. That's the thing.
They only made more Pirates movies so that they could make money.
100%. That's why they do it.
But the original story is a trilogy.
Okay, gotcha.
Would you agree with me on that one? Okay, so Men in Black. Is Men in Black a trilogy?
Exactly. See, and then they make another Men in Black that has nothing to do with the people in the other one, right? Because there's 4 Men in Black movies.
Because Jumanji?
See, exactly. I don't know, but you know what? We get to choose.
Okay. Okay. Are the Santa Claus?
The Santa Claus movies, 100%. That's a trilogy.
Okay. How to Train Your Dragon?
100% trilogy.
Okay. Shrek?
No, because there's bazillion Shreks.
No, because there's only 3 Shrek movies.
They're making a 4th.
It hasn't come out yet.
Well, then as of right now, it counts.
Okay.
It will drop off the 100%. Polka dot afro. 100%. I had Madagascar down here.
Do circus.
Austin Powers.
Yes.
Rush Hour. 1, 2, and 3.
That's hysterical. Trevin would love that.
Blade 1, 2, and 3.
And does Indiana Jones count?
See? This is like where you should have stopped at 3.
You should have stopped at 3, Indiana Jones. Here's the thing. You shouldn't have made 2. You should have made a different 2.
Well, I don't know about that. I think...
I think that.
I got you.
It's spooky.
It is spooky. It is creepy spooky.
It's so,
But it was
so
a different
spooky.
type of movie. But Matrix, they made 4 of those. But the story is told in 3. See?
And it was a money grab.
The Bourne movies.
Then
They made
the original movie.
5 of these. They made 3.
And then Jeremy Renner.
And then another one with
Not Jeremy Renner?
Matt Damon.
Matt Damon was in the 4th one? The 5th one?
5th one. Yeah. 100%.
Okay. All I can think of is the guy from Alphas saying, "Oh my goodness, it's Jason Bourne."
Oh yeah, I love that part. So I'm going to tell you right now, trilogies that I love that just based on rewatchability.
Okay.
Lord of the Rings, 100%.
Yeah.
There's just we don't even need to talk about that anymore.
Lord of the Rings is the number one trilogy.
Oceans 11, 12, and 13. I could watch them all day long.
Oceans.
Watch them all day long.
I cannot. Okay, but Ocean's 8.
That's a completely different movie.
I think that they wanted to make Oceans 8, 9, and 10, but it didn't hit the way that they wanted it to, which is why they started Ocean's 8, so that they could have done another trilogy of all ladies, but it didn't hit the way that they thought it was going to.
Gotcha.
Lord of the Rings, Oceans, 100%.
I don't know how you feel about this. The 3 Captain America movies.
Is it Captain America Civil War?
Yeah.
So it would be
Captain America, First Avenger,
Captain America Winter Soldier, Captain America Civil War.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah.
Does that count? I mean, for rewatchability on my count, it does. The Bourne movies, the first
Bourne
3 Bourne
movies,
movies.
I think so too.
Star Wars 4, 6, and 7. 4,
I was going to say,
5, and
because Star Wars
4, 5,
is
and
clumped,
6.
they're clumped as trilogies.
It's a trilogy.
It's a trilogy of trilogies.
It is. Isn't that crazy?
It's really funny. The Bourne ones, Star Wars 4, 5, and 6. How to Train Your Dragon.
That's yours. Okay.
I would add that to the list.
Matrix. I know the first movie is the best, and 2 is really weird, but
3 is weirdest.
no, 2's the weirdest.
Is 2 the weirdest?
2's the weirdest.
I need
2's
to
where
go
they
back
got
and
that
rewatch
weird
them.
scene in the cave and they're all dead.
Yeah, weird.
That's the weirdest.
Weird.
Yeah. But the Matrix movies, I could watch them over and over again.
Okay.
These are movies that I could put on while I'm working and just watch them.
Pirates.
Okay, I got you. I like the Pirates of the Caribbean movies. I would agree
Pirates
with
of the
that.
Caribbean for me, I just really like them. I think that they're pretty rewatchable,
Gotcha.
in my opinion. Would you put, does Star Trek count?
No, because there's
The new
6,
ones.
7. Which new ones?
The new ones with Chris Pine.
Oh gosh, there are 3. Well, no, I don't know. It's not a trilogy. I think a trilogy has to tell one whole story.
There are 3 of them though,
I know, and they don't tell a coherent story. They're individual stories.
but
So,
they all are in the same world with the same people.
I understand. Yes, there are
Okay.
3 movies. I wouldn't
Okay.
consider it a trilogy.
Okay, love. Not a trilogy then.
No. Like Toy Story's not really a trilogy. But the Bourne movies definitely are. Lord of the Rings are. Star Wars are for sure. Ocean's 11, the Ocean's movies aren't. Neither are the Captain Americas.
I would say How to Train Your Dragon. It's not the same story, but and then Guardians of the Galaxy. That's 3.
Yeah, you're right.
Movies that should have been trilogies that weren't trilogies. Can I step on a YA soapbox for a second?
Go ahead, do it.
I don't know why. Again, I know why. Money grab. Money, money, money. But all of these trilogies that came out when I was a young girl, like middle high school, like Twilight, Hunger Games,
Yes.
Divergent. All of these movies should have been trilogies because all of the books were trilogies, except Twilight. Twilight was 4.
Gotcha.
But Twilight was supposed to be a trilogy.
Pitch Perfect.
Pitch Perfect is, yeah. Twilight was supposed to be a trilogy, but it was making so much money they encouraged her to write 4 instead of 3. So I have opinions about that as well. There's an extra book that probably shouldn't be there in Twilight, but it's fine. I'll watch all 5 of them. But Hunger Games should be 3, and Divergent should be 3.
Okay, gotcha.
Let's
But
get
they
off
wanted the
my
monies.
soapbox. They wanted the monies.
How about movies how about movies that are in trilogies that you only like one of?
We've spoken about this. The first Hobbit movie. Mm-hmm. The first 100%. Hobbit movie. Here's the thing. I think we've spoken about this, I think, on the podcast and like just me and you before. I know The Hobbit.
Yeah, that's the problem. I didn't have as much skin in the game with Lord of the Rings.
We know The Hobbit. You read me The Hobbit, and we listened to The Hobbit, and I know The Hobbit.
Yeah,
I know The Hobbit. Here's the thing: Battles of 5 Armies would have been sick.
I was thinking, my movies that are in my top 10 list: Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. That's part of a trilogy.
Is it?
Yes. Fistful of Dollars, Few Dollars More, Good, Bad, and the Ugly is the last one.
I was going to say Star Wars. Isn't it Star Wars episode 5?
Yeah, Empire Strikes Back. Mm-hmm.
It's one of your favorite movies.
How about the X-Men movies and the Spider-Man movies? Spider-Man 1, 2, and 3, X-Men 1.
X-Men 1, 2, and 3. I really liked X2. I know I'm probably alone in that.
No. I liked X2.
I loved X2.
I think X1 was so big for me because that was the first movie that I downloaded a trailer off of the internet. It took
and
like
waited 5
3
million
hours.
Years.
Yeah, it took forever. My computer cut it off.
I really liked. I think 1 and 2 were good. 3 was garbage.
Yeah, 3 was bad.
3 was garbage of the X-Men.
A lot of people say Godfather 1 and 2, but I've never watched the Godfather movies. Don't come at me. And that 3 was horrible.
Gabagool.
What the heck is that?
I say that. They say that. Okay. The year that Trevin and I were engaged and we came home for Christmas. No, it was the year that we were dating and we came home for Christmas. Miriam, Corey, and Nathan and Trevin decided that they should watch The Godfather at Christmas.
I know.
And I was like, this is the dumbest choice in the entire world. I'm not watching this. And so I, as I do,
long.
Fall asleep. And so I randomly would wake up at random moments. So I woke up at Gabagool.
Nice.
And somebody meeting their end. And I'd be like, I'm going to bed. So that's all I know of The Godfather. I know that the guy, the son who didn't want to be the main guy ends up being the main guy.
Yeah, gotcha.
He didn't want
I'm not familiar.
But it was his birthright. Indiana Jones, I think 1 and 3 are good.
I do too. I agree.
Shrek 2, I think, is better than Shrek.
The first one?
I really like Shrek 2.
What happens in Shrek 2?
Shrek 2 is when they got married and Fiona gets called home and the fairy godmother.
Yeah, I remember that.
You meet Puss in Boots for the first time?
Oh, that's right. I do
Shrek the third is I Love You Daddy.
I love you, Daddy. Do the roar.
Is with Rumpelstiltskin.
Yes, Rumpelstiltskin. The Mad Max movies when I was growing up.
Okay.
There's Mad Max Road Warrior, and Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome.
Okay.
Those are really good movies.
Tina Turner's in one of them.
The last one. Thunderdome. Me singing today. You get all the songs from Todd today. Yeah, Tina Turner. You break a deal, spin the wheel.
What about
Iron Man
Dad?
1, 2, and 3.
Iron Man 1 and 2. Iron Man 3 can take a nap.
Gotcha. What were you getting ready to ask me? I
was going to ask if there was a trilogy that you only really liked one of.
The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly.
Yeah.
Not that I don't like the other two. I just don't watch them.
Yeah.
The
we watched
Dark
The Good,
Knight.
the Bad, and the Ugly
The Dark Knight trilogy.
Yes.
I like them, but the second one with the Joker and Heath Ledger is amazing.
So
And
much
I
better
just
than
can't
the other one.
stand listening to him call like Bane in the third movie. It's just so bad.
Man, do you remember who he was? Do you remember who played him?
Tom Hardy.
He gained so much weight to be that guy.
Did he really?
Yes. He put on like 20, 30 pounds to be Bane.
And I'm telling you right now, I love Shaun of the Dead and I love Hot Fuzz.
But At World's End is not good.
I've never watched it.
Don't watch it.
And I don't think they're trilogies. They're just 3 separate movies by Edgar Wright. So with the same group of people.
I mean, I get
the 28 later movies.
Is that that's a trilogy in your opinion? I think it's meant to be.
Yeah, it's a continuation of a story.
Yeah.
They were good. Yeah. If you like horror, that's really good. So let me say this. So my favorite sci-fi, my favorite fantasy trilogy, Lord of the Rings.
Yes.
Favorite sci-fi, Star Wars.
Okay.
Favorite,
Narnia.
I know, I thought about Narnia. My favorite animated would be Toy Story 1, 2, and 3.
Okay, yeah. I think for me, I gotta represent Trevin and say How to Train Your Dragon.
You know, there aren't any
Truly
dramas.
is a trilogy.
Are there any dramas that are trilogies?
Trilogy drama. If there are, then I don't think watch them. Let me look.
No, I know.
Comedy, horror, epic,
yeah, comedy.
family.
I would say. What about Back to the Future?
Yeah, I don't really care about those though.
Yeah, that's more nostalgic for me.
I wasn't like allowed to watch those. Oh man, The Equalizer.
Yeah, I never saw them, but everybody says they're great.
I
1,
watched
2, and 3.
And then the Da Vinci Code.
Oh, no thanks.
That was 1, 2, and 3.
That's in the trilogy. He's while Hugo Weaving is rapping in Elfish and Andy Serkis is playing the flute. He even says Dan Brown he had to look up how to spell English or something. It's funny, something like that.
So silly.
So Dave Brown, the guy who wrote those books. Yeah, I guess if I had to pick top 5.
Top 5. Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Pirates of the Caribbean, Oceans, Star Wars 4, 5, and 6. Born.
We're pretty similar. I'd say Lord of the Rings, Star Wars, Born, Ocean, Matrix.
Yeah. Pirates and Matrix.
But I like Toy Story. I would like to throw Toy Story in there.
I'll do an honorable mention of How to Train Your Dragon, and you can do an honorable mention of
Toy Story.
Mm-hmm.
And one movie that I could watch that's in a trilogy that I don't like the trilogy would be The Good, Bad, and the Ugly.
The Hobbit. I can just throw on.
Yeah,
man,
absolutely.
We went and
the
watched.
Song. Oh,
that's what I was gonna say.
Misty Mountain.
Oh, this is the thing I binged. Trevin and I went to a high school marching band competition.
Oh yeah, I saw that. That's fun.
Just for fun.
That sounds fun.
Just for why not? Like 2.5, 3 hours of entertainment.
That was an itty bitty band. The one you sent me a picture of.
Was.
Yeah.
We paid $15 a person to get in, and they had the biggest popsicle I've ever had in my entire life. It was like 36 inches long.
What? That is crazy pants.
I'm not even kidding how long this popsicle was. I paid $1 for this push-up bread popsicle.
Fun. That's
fun. It was the biggest popsicle of my entire life. Let me show you.
That is huge.
Look at how big that's huge. Trevin's. That's Trevin's. And he's measured that. He's measured his pinky to his thumb. It's 9 inches.
Gotcha. So yeah,
So I
that's
lied.
crazy
It's
pops.
it's
18.
more like 18 inches long.
That's still pretty big. Foot and a half. It's a large popsicle.
Such a big popsicle. It's huge. But one of the bands performed part of the Misty Mountain song.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was really
Awesome.
fun. Trevor and I were like, that's so cool. Like, we were like, no way. It was fun.
Well, I think we could talk about these trilogies forever.
We could.
What makes a trilogy? What is a trilogy? What should and shouldn't be? Movies that you like that are in them that aren't even, I don't know. There's a bunch that I love.
Yeah, I think there's something special about being able to do a movie or like a continuation of a story. Know where the story is going, progress the story well, and wrap up all of the endings.
Yeah. I think, yes, but I think some of the ones we talked about are not true continuations of the stories. I think the Oceans are, because they keep going like, oh, we have to do this. The second movie was like, because we robbed this dude, we got to pay him back. What are we going to do?
He wants this.
And
there's a fox
yes.
guy.
Uh-huh.
That fox guy, Silly Willy.
Oh, the fox, yeah.
Silly Willy.
The third one, though, was a stretch. That was a new one, but they did pull everybody back in, but I don't know. Matrix definitely is a continuation of the story. Lord of the Rings definitely is a continuation of the story.
I would say, I think Pirates is.
Born is definitely, yeah.
Born is
Pirates
100%.
Yeah.
Hundo
Those for sure.
I don't know. Trilogies 1, 2, 3.
Easy as ABC. Easy as 1, 2, 3. ABC. You and me, baby.
Baby, you and me, girl.
Well, people, folks, thank you for joining us. Listen,
man.
if you would like to message us on our socials and tell us what your favorite trilogies are,
Please do. That'd be
please
fun.
do. We'd love to hear it. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Hannah.
Yes, friends. Thanks for hanging out with us. We are so appreciative of you. Hey, our intro music was performed and composed by Brockwell Nason. If you are ever in the Nashville area, you should look him up at Brockwell Nason Music on Instagram. He performs throughout the week in downtown Nashville. Our art was made by my dear sweet brother in Microsoft Paint. Nathan, you are multi-talented and wonderful. Thanks for doing that for us, bud.
Which reminds me of another trilogy. Nathan will be performing his next show is in the ensemble cast of Addams Family. There are 3 Addams Family movies.
There's just 2.
There are 3.
What's the third one?
I have to look it up.
Addams Family and then Addams Family Values.
I think there's a third one.
I don't think there is.
All right. Maybe I'm wrong.
Is there?
I don't know.
Addams Family. I'm Googling it. Addams Family movies. The Addams Family Values. I think it's just 2, Dad.
Oh, okay. I thought there were 3.
Nope. Yeah. The Addams Family Values is the one where he's like, but Becky, pastels. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't remember it.
Okay, never mind. I really like the Addams Family Values.
All right. There's just 2. My bad. I take it back.
I was going to say, I think it's just a duet. I edit and upload our podcast, and Dad takes care of our YouTube, and we're thankful for you, sweet friends.
We are. Until next time, folks, we will
catch you on the flippity flop. Bye, friends.
Bye-bye.